Okay, so today let's go over creasing under the eyes. So everyone's eye is different, but here is just a few tips and tricks that you can use that will help your eyes to crease as less as possible. So number one, your eyes need to be moisturized. Make sure there is moisture, whether you use an eye cream at night. If it's really bad and they're dry, you may want to moisturize in the morning too. Just make sure you give it time to kind of dry and set a little bit before you go putting your makeup on. Now, the second thing is going to be a setting powder to use. Now, some people may want to altogether leave setting powder, and that's okay. But if you have darkness and you're putting a concealer on there and it really needs to be set, all powders are not created the same and they will not work the same for everybody. So you may have to trial and error that. And to do that, guess what? Most places that you get makeup, you can take it back. So maybe get you a couple of things to try. And then if you don't like it, carry it back and try something else. The couple things that I have found, the only two products that I have found that doesn't have my eyes super creasy is, and I'm not set them yet, is the Saint Vanilla Dust. It is this finely milled powder that I feel like I can set under my eyes and it doesn't crease. And the other thing is this only loose powder that I've tried, and it's from Polite Society. I've tried the Laura Mercier powder and it just does not do as well as it does on everyone else. So my eyes are just a little bit different. I don't have really bad creases under my eyes, but when I use certain powders, it looks like I'm creased like no other. I don't know where they come from. I'm like, it's not normally like that. So everybody's kind of different. So it's just the trial and error. But I also find that using a damp sponge like this works really well, even with your powder. Or one of these little velour puffs. And you can get these things for like 6 of them for $5 off of Amazon. So I really do like using a puff, and I will take and press, and I'm using my Vanilla Dust. And this is a nice little brightener too. It's a translucent, but it is a brightener. And I just feel like it does so well. And I will just crease in the areas. Or I will put this in the areas that I would typically crease. And I'm good to go. If I want more of a matte look especially, then I would definitely go in with this. But sometimes I want to stay glowy. Most of the time I do. Or if I'm going to be out in the humidity and stuff, this will really suck the moisture right out of your skin. So I'm careful when I use this. But it doesn't crease under my eyes. Anyway, another thing you can also do is a setting spray whenever you set. You can set under your eyes. This is just from Revolution. It's a Super Fix, Super Hold misting spray, ultra matte finish with aloe and vitamin E. But I douse myself in that stuff. But I will do that. Give a couple quick little to help it dry. But you can also, make sure you go up under your eyes with this. I do this even after I've powdered. And one other thing you can try is before you do anything else to your eyes, spray a little setting spray on your sponge or your finger and pat it before you even go in with your makeup, and try that. You may just have to trial and error what works best for you. And I hope that helps.